Well, hi, everybody. It's Jane Hamill, and I'm here with Boaz David. Hi, Boaz.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, everybody. We are from the Indie Design Association, and thank you so much for coming today. So the way it works, Boaz, I have the questions. I'll shout it out, and then you can say if you want to take it or I'll take it. We'll just play it loose, okay?
All right, sounds good.
We're loose, guys. You unmuted, so you can talk.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, it worked. Wow. Technology shocks me. How are you? What's your question?
My question is, what do you think of the concept of selling my first season as immediates for SS12? Because what I'm thinking about is hitting the road boutique by boutique and just offering immediates with like a 4 to 6 week delivery time frame. And just as my first season to start, because nobody knows me.
Yeah.
And because I did Coterie with because I work as a designer with another company, we did Coterie, and sales at Coterie was so bad for SS12 because nobody was ordering 6 months in advance.
Right.
So that's kind of like my concept. I mean, what do you think of that? Because a lot of books say not to do it, but I think it's a good opportunity.
Well, when are those books written, you know, before the recession or after the recession? Boaz, you want to start with this one? Or
I can give a couple of points, and then I think it's better for you to take it over. First of all, I'll tell you this. If you are starting a line and it's your first season, stay away from trade shows.
Yeah.
It's not for you
yet. It's too expensive.
Absolutely, too expensive, and you're not going to get the returns that you need for it.
I agree.
I do believe that, if you do it right, probably there's a way for you to approach people in stores, especially since economy today, just like you said, they're trying as much as they can not to buy ahead. But if you're there and the presentation is good and the product is good and it's right for them, they might need a product right there. They might have a budget right there and they can go for it. That's my feeling.
What's your product, CJ? What do you make?
That's true.
Women's Missy Contemporary.
Missy Contemporary. So a Missy fit, but a contemporary style.
Correct.
Okay. And the price points?
Price point, I'm looking at wholesale from $40 to about $120, and retail would be from about $90 to about $220.
I think so you're not going to stock the goods when you walk in the store. You'll ship it to them in 4 to 6 weeks.
I plan to have my salesman samples made up, and I'll go into the store with my line sheet and my salesman samples and say, "Hi, look, guys, I've got this. Would you be interested?" And when I get enough orders, maybe I'm thinking to make a small run. Then I'll start producing them with an aim of getting them finished in about 6 weeks, because I have my production patterns already. No, sorry, I have my fitted sample already. I'm sort of halfway through the patterning process.
I think it's, okay, here's my honest opinion. I think it's awesome and great, and it's very timely right this minute. I wouldn't have said that at a different time in the life or whatever, but I like it a lot. And I think that if you're, here's what's happening. A lot of stores are doing really well, because I do some retail consulting as well.
Really? Because everyone's complaining.
Yeah, everyone's complaining, but let me tell you, I see their numbers.
Complaining.
Yeah, you know what? Come on, they were complaining in 1999. Please. This is a bunch of, I was a retailer. Please, we're all a bunch of whiny,
I'm just afraid.
No, they have money to spend. I mean, I just worked with a store the other day, a women's contemporary store, Missy Fit, who, but the price points are a little lower. They're up 22% this year. Last year they were up 3%.
They were up?
They're
Wow.
up. And that is not the norm, I got to say. Not every store I work with is 20% up. And I don't work with that many, but my partner does. Not Boaz, a different partner. I get around, But a lot of stores are really doing very well. The ones that are still here are doing pretty darn okay. So there's some business to be had out there, and what they're finding is they can't order last minute because nobody is buying any extra stock. Nobody has inventory on hand. So reordering is very difficult, really difficult, and it's frustrating for buyers. And so if you walk in there in the height of the season or just before, and you say, "Hey, I have dresses that'll ship to you, 5:30," and no worries, try them out, here we go, boom. it just you could get some hits off of that. I would
That's
try
what
it.
I was hoping, because I don't want to do consignment, because consignment is almost like giving it away. I really hate that.
Yeah, and with clothing, I don't recommend that.
Exactly, especially when you start, because once you start, they always want you to do consignment.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
But,
All
but
right,
I
so does
just
that
wanna-
answer your question? I say it's as good a try as any, and I really want to hear how it works out.
I just want to
Okay.
add one quick thing before
Yeah.
you leave. When you do that, give yourself some. I mean, don't go. At least my opinion, don't go on the height of the season. You got to give them some time, because if
I'm
you're going to
thinking
deliver in 4
February.
weeks,
For
Okay.
spring, summer 12.
You're going to
Okay.
do it when? Sorry?
I'm thinking of doing it Jan or Feb for spring,
Okay.
summer 12.
Yeah, I think it's totally worth a shot. Just
And
don't
have a
buy that
date.
inventory until you get an order.
and have a delivery date in mind so they know exactly when they're getting it.
I'm thinking delivery date of about, say, April 15.
Okay,
Is that too late?
It should be a little bit earlier.
Earlier?
Actually, 3:30 is the last for spring.
3:30.
But as
Well,
long
it
as you have a
depends.
date
It
for that.
depends where your market is, though. If you're
That's
in
true.
Chicago, it's okay. If it's a more urban store, they do sell more full price.
I'm probably going to start in New York City just because I live here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I think that New York is its own thing because some are so weird there. But for most, because everybody,
Because summer-
departs, it's like
Yeah,
empty.
so hot.
But in most urban environments, the retail people are still paying retail prices, full price at the height of the season.
Okay.
So there you go. There's our answer.
Thank you.
Let's do it again. This is kind of fun here.
Good
I
luck.
have a question that have fun. I have a question that Monica typed in. Hi, Monica, and she said,